Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kawhi Leonard.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Bogdanovich out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. And for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with George. And it's Duran in at the center.
Go.
Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with a shot.
And the jam by Harden.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
Here's Thompson. James Harden picking up that last basket. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Sinks that one from the post.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Here's Harden. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. George hacks a two-pointer. Misses the jumper.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. And I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight. So they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thanks, David. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Beasley's checked in for Detroit. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Dunn's checked in. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played from 11 feet away. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. It'll be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Pistons trail by 3. Ivy with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Outside, George, back to Cunningham. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. 1:37 left in the first. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Good on the second free throw.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hard-working people that really value hard-working teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Detroit. On its way from Beasley for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And the first one at the line is good. Detroit making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Jones checked in for Los Angeles. Harden hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, George. Unloads. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers leading by 4. Harden with it. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's George missing. Now Harden. Pass to Zubac. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Simmons is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffee in at the 3 spot. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Now here's Simmons. Zubac kicks to Simmons. Back to Zubac. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Now done. Following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. He can't get it to go.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Thompson, a screen on Dunn. Beasley against Dunn. Beasley inside. And the layup is good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
There's the triple. And Coffee gets it to go. Coffee's got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. He's fantastic at sensing when one of his guys has got some freedom.
Now here's Schroeder. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Drives to the hoop. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren comes in for Holland. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Ausar Thompson. And then for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Derek Jones. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
That DA, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
And one of the top scorers in the game, Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Pass to Beasley. Over Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by Dunn.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Bogdanovic, no luck. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. 7-point differential. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Here's Stewart. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Harden, that's good.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So for the Pistons, Ausar Thompson, he's checked in for Stewart. George comes in for Malik Beasley. And Ivy subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Ivy. He has 5. Over Dunn. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers leading by 9. Pass to Zubac. Dunn outside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And guys, they continue to
Yeah, Chris.
pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers. Free throw no good for Dunn. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots. Shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pistons trail by 11. Thompson outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Clippers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard on the wing for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The shot by Ivy, no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. In the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first-half performance.
My man James Harden putting on an absolute show. Hit you with the ha before the jab step. With the shot fake. Some of the best feet work we've ever seen.
Shaq, I want to see you do those moves again. You got to teach them to me. Come on. How was it? Ooh, what?
Ooh, oh,
Ooh, I just pulled something. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So it's the Pistons now. They trail by 14. The backcourt pick will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
The Pistons shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. And Thompson puts up a deep three. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Pistons trail by 14. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. Drops in the breakaway layup. Harden's got 20.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Connects from three-point range. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks scored by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. And here's Ivy following the three from Bogdan Bogdanovic. George, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here's Ivy. He has 5. To the middle. He's looking for Duren and finds him. Shot clock at 6. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 8 points.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Pistons trail by 17. In the corner, George with it. Off target with his 3.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
And stolen by Thompson. Ivy, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ivy's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons. Here's Harden. Paul George with the steal. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 14. Here's Harden. Out the basket. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And then for Los Angeles, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Amir Coffey comes in for Powell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovic. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. That one drops for him. Harden's got 28.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Schroeder. Count it.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's good from the top of the key. Harden's got 30.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
George. Yep, that one goes in there.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Pass to Zubac. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. The deep three from George. The shot missing. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Bogdanovich out there with Dunn. Then it's Jones. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. Here's Schroeder, sinks the 15-footer. Here's Dunn. Outside Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Detroit. 19-point game. Pass to Stewart. Here's Beasley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Kay Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Beasley. Fires for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Beasley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And that one drops for him. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Beasley with the screen on Dunn. Now here's Schroeder. Beasley outside. No good on the 3.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Leonard kicks to Powell. Fires from deep. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points
timeout.
the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. George is checked in for Malik Beasley. And Ivy subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Ivy. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. George looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Duran down low. He's covered by Leonard. Ivy with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Powell kicks to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Pistons trail by 19.
And this is what they do.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Right side, Leonard fires the 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Back to Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
The 3 from Leonard. Duran pulls it in. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Cunningham. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Great defense that time from Duran. It's Thompson off. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
The 3 from Leonard. Another miss by Leonard. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, James Harden.
You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Giddey. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. The swim move for three. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Giddey with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Outside White. Back to Giddey, and stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Nice D from Vucevic. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's White. 17 points in his last outing. Giddey passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Harden drives in. And that one's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Dosunmu. 17 points in his last outing. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Done. He's checked. In for the Clippers. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Leonard. And that one's long. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Good on the bucket. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Now here's White, defended by Dunn. And here's White. It's rebounded by Zubac. A minute 35 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harden. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Herter's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Free throw off the mark from Harden.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
So it's Chicago now, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's Jones. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Harden, done right side. For 3, Powell. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Buzelis. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. And Los Angeles making a change here. .44 seconds left in the first quarter. And again, Chicago no good. The Clippers lead by 5. Here's Dunn. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Unloads from 13. Kept alive.
Well, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Coffey. And Los Angeles another 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Both free throws good from Giddey. Jones against Simmons. Here's Coffey. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Coffey's got 5.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
One thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
We've got Buzelis. Trey Jones is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Collins in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Here's Giddey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Pass to Jones. Back to Giddey. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Huerter. Bulls trail by 4. It's Huerter on the wing. No good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Simmons, the pass to Jones. Yep, that one goes.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Bogdan Bogdanovic checked in for Simmons. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Pistons, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Yeah, checking out the Clippers, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Right side Giddey uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got 10 points in the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And he gets it to go. Here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Here's Coffey. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 4. You know, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
It's good.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Here's Jones. And he makes it on the layup. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Jones from outside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Giddey. Outside Williams. Dosunmu for 3. Sinks the tray. Dosunmu's got 8 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside Giddey. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 14.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Zubac finds Jones. Takes the three. And it's Giddey with a rebound. For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Here's Dunn. Chicago grabs the miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And it's Giddey missing. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's an argument for it.
Offensive rebound, lays out. Tries to save it. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. Eight seconds left to play in the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. The three is up. That shot is off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Alongside Ty Lue. And, Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all. And then, playing with pace offensively. I think they're doing a good job of getting to the basket. And then defensively, there's going to be some time to work things out. But they've been pretty good.
Pace so critical to your team's success this year. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look at the Clippers. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first-half performance.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
Look, I don't do this often, but I'm bestowing upon him the Shaquille O'Neal badge of honor. Got to.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Chicago trailing here. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovich is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the center position. Williams with the screen. 13 feet out. And stolen by Leonard. Bogdanovich against White. Here's Zubac. And he banks in the layup. Zubac has got his second bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Harden with it. Now guarded by White. Out to Leonard. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside, Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Take a look which point guards are leading this season in rebounding. Josh Giddey is second.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
And these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's White. Up top, Giddey. Back to White. Pass to Vucevic. The shake. Nice move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. James Harden picks one up.
Clever pump fake from Vooch. Skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Outside for Harden. Powell outside. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Outside White. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Vucevic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Vooch will do this too. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
The shot's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Ellis is checked in for Williams. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Giddey against Harden. And that one's good. Giddey's got 16 points.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Harden, the pass to Bogdanovic. Leonard for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Giddey. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Vucevic with a steal. Here's White. He takes it in. Over to the wing for the lead. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Shot by Leonard, no good. Here's Chicago now. Pass to Giddey. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Baseline try. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Bogdanovic from long range. Chicago with the rebound. Outside White to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Leonard defending. White can't hit. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 14.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Giddey against Harden. Pass to White. This one for 3. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists now in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Zach Collins out there with Buzelis. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Jones, defended by Dunn. Now Giddey. Second shot opportunity. Jones with the block. Inside, Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Here's Buzelis. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep that in.
Timeout. And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Chicago making a switch here. The Sumu's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Simmons is checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Free throw is good from Collins. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. On the wing, Jones. Simmons defending. Jones' shot is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these games. They know he's going to deliver for them. Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Giddey finds Jones. Collins with a screen on Simmons. Here's Jones. Jones with the block. And they get it back to tie it up. Jones misses.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Simmons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
That free throw misses. And no luck that time either. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Dosunmu. The kick out to Williams. Dosunmu outside to the middle. Here's Giddey. The offensive rebound over Simmons. And it's Giddey missing. The Clippers lead by 3. Down low. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Leonard.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by Dunn. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Jones finds Simmons. Dunn outside. Bogdanovich on the wing. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Vucevic. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
On the interior, Vucevic. This man has so many moves to account for.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Some changes for Los Angeles. Zubac, he's checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Dunn. And it's Harden in for Ben Simmons. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Vucevic again missing. The Clippers lead by 8. Harden into the lane. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Clippers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for James Harden.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
About 3 seconds.
But I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Jacks up a 3. And the miss. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, there's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, James Harden.
Eastern Conference. First place doesn't come easy, but you know what? They work for every single win. Lakers, Clippers. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Luka Doncic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the Clippers starting 5. You'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Bogdanovich out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Hachimura finds Hayes. Here's LeBron. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Harden. And that one goes long. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Doncic. And another basket for the Lakers.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Leonard on the wing. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Clippers. And this is a team making history with every single win. They're coming into this game with 30 consecutive victories. That's right, 30.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
Harden, no good. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And here's Doncic from the arc. The offensive rebound, Hachimura. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Here's Harden. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. This Dunn's checked in for the Clippers. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Clippers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Lakers. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And right now for the Clippers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
James, the pass to Doncic. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Comes up empty down low. To the paint. Leonard with the bucket. And it's 8 points for Leonard.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Doncic. Last game he had 28 points. And the rejection by Harden.
And this quarter he has clearly been off the mark.
And stolen by James. Pass to Doncic. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 7.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Connect, he's checked in for Hayes. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's Powell on the wing. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. And stolen by LeBron. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got his second bucket tonight.
James continues to impress with his pass, and I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Harden's shot is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Powell for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Connect. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Coffey's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Clippers. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Vincent. Reeves with the screen on Simmons. Here's Vincent. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? And he told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Hachimura with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Reeves. The teardrop falls in.
That little teardrop, you've got to have that in your bag if you're Austin Reeves.
Clippers leading by 4. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Here's Coffey. Hands it from downtown. Coffey's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Vincent. Dunn covering. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Vanderbilt misses. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Out to the right wing. Coffey. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Amir Coffey. No one near James as he lets it go. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Dunn passes to Leonard. Inside. Harden dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. And a jam by Harden.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
Lakers trail by 11. Tries the spin move. Here's Vincent. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And the Lakers making a change here. James checked in.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Doncic has checked in for the Lakers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely. Pass to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Dunn's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a deep three from James. Oh, LeBron from long distance.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Harden kicks to Leonard. For the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. Pass to Goodwin. And it's connect in the corner. James, the pass to Goodwin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Right side Leonard. From the arc. And it's Luka with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Doncic is able to blow by opponents and make them pay. Even though he's not the greatest athlete, he's sneaky quick.
Harden, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
From deep, LeBron doesn't go for it. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks, let's get right to it. How about James Harden? He's having himself a game.
Sometimes, Ernie, I watch this guy, and I'm just in awe of James Harden. He could do so many things on the floor. And the way he dices up the defense, man, watching him play is like watching a work of art.
I'll say. And you did a great job of painting that picture.
Man, this guy is a new age. You know what I'm going to call him now?
Hold on. I'm laughing at my own joke.
Okay, there it is.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
Taking a look at the Clippers. They're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Clippers leading by 12. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. James has a two-pointer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Over in the corner, Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers leading by 15. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Gotta do it. Thanks, D.A.
7th in assists. And they also rank right in the top 10 in terms of fast break points. They don't force a lot, but when they get an opportunity, boy, do they like to get out on the break.
And what their turnover ranking tells you is that they play mistake-free basketball. Being smart with the ball is at the top of their to-do list. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Reeves gets the bucket.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kawhi Leonard.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 18. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Hayes. Zubac's defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. Out to Doncic from downtown. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers leading by 18. Inside. He's covered by Hachimura.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
And so Doncic will bring it up. Oh, man! What a finish.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Down low, here's Leonard. Here's Zubac, banked in off the glass. Zubac has got his second bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Doncic outside. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up points.
Harden's shot is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Doncic against Harden. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Harden against Doncic. Rebounded by the Lakers. The 3-ball drains the 3-pointer. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in for LeBron. And then for the Clippers, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Amir Coffey comes in for Powell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovich. Pass to Connect. Doncic looking it over. Offline with his 3. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Connect out there with Vincent. And it's Hachimura in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. James outside. Fades and shoots. The Clippers grab the miss. 22 is their biggest lead. He's done with the slam.
Well, you always have to do your best to keep up with Chris Dunn, guys. I mean, just absolutely remarkable in transition, given his athleticism.
Lakers trail by 19. Vincent with it, and there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. The Clippers on defense. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Pass to James. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Jones. He's covered by Hachimura. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Connect in the corner. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn.
Timeout,
That'll be
timeout.
his second foul of the game. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Some old school basketball from young Dalton Connect there, using the mid-range.
Bogdanovich left side. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now Vincent to the inside. Here's Hachimura. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hachimura putting pressure on the defense. That's exactly what they want to get out of it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
Pass to LeBron. And here's Hayes. Shoots over Powell. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here's Leonard from 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 5 here tonight. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Timeout, timeout.
Doncic has got 22.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Boy, has he been getting after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and he responded. Those defenders had no idea what they were getting into tonight. Big-time performance by him.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Here's Leonard. Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Reeves outside. Here's Hachimura. His three-pointer's off the mark. Clippers leading by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight, one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
First one falls for him. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Leonard hits them both.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Vincent, the pass to Finney Smith. To the paint to end the run. Vincent's shot is good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Leonard inside. He's against Vanderbilt. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Zubac. The shot's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, then you got other guys knocking down big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, James Harden.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to... Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Zubac in at center. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Hayes, the pass to Doncic. And there's James from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. And this team has been just incredible, assembling a 31-game winning streak.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Ooh, got that one up quick.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Ooh, stolen by Harden. In transition, here they come. And Harden with the slam.
Well, the theft by James Harden, and then the quick mind to get out in transition and beat everybody up the floor. Just tremendous two-way play.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
To the paint. Here's Harden. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's got 6.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out. Turn the lights out.
Charity stripe shot. And that went off the back of the rim and in.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task here.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
It's Powell on the wing. Checked by James. And the bucket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Outside Reeves. James, outside. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he gets that one. Give him 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 6. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
To the inside. Here's Leonard. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. James passes to Reeves. To the middle. James deciding where to go with it. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Connects checked in for Reeves. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for LeBron James.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
James passes to Hayes. Doncic outside. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Again, the Lakers score.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers lead by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard can't get it to go. The Lakers have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. And here's Connect outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Here's Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 12 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Doncic outside. The shot misses. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so in the game for the Clippers, it's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Vincent outside. Pass to Connect. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Coffey can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 5. Now here's Finney-Smith. Three-pointer, no good. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney-Smith brings to the defensive end.
B.A., one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Vincent. And it's all from three-point range. The Clippers lead by 7. And here's Jones. Still no points. Zubats passes to Coffey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Simmons. And focusing on the small forward position here, the top rebounders at that spot this season. Number 5, LeBron James.
And their work on the glass plays such a key part in pretty much all of their games. I mean, they play bigger than other small forwards in this league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
Open shot by Reeves. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. Reeves has gotten his first basket of the night. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. It's stolen by James. Pass to Reeves. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, B.A., is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Lakers trail by 8. James outside. Outside Vanderbilt. The Lakers with another miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Jones. And there it is for him. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
The Lakers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. James, a freight train coming!
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Lakers with some changes. Connects checked in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. And Doncic has stepped in for Vincent. Coffey, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Dunn.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Coffey. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
And it's Doncic missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
His first miss, making him 7 for 8. Lakers trail by 13. From the high post. Again, Doncic missing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Jones' shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Here's Harden. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Watch the screen coming.
Here's Goodwin, defended by Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. And here's Doncic outside. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back to the game after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Glancing at the upcoming schedule when you guys played against one another, did you always have your games circled on the calendar? And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first half performance.
James Harden is doing an excellent job of manipulating the defense and getting to his spots. He's an offensive savant.
That's some good insight on the beard by the bald. Did you see? Anyway, that's it. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Here's Harden. Out to Leonard. There's the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Doncic passes to James. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Doncic passes to James. Bogdanovich against Reeves. Hachimura from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. Leonard can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 17. Outside Reeves. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. And again, the Lakers no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
For 3, Powell. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Doncic outside. Now James. 10 points for him. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
From deep, Reeves connects from downtown. Reeves has got 6 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Zubac. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
If you're going to foul Ivica Zubac, you better really foul him. This guy's got great strength.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Minute 32 left in the 3rd quarter. Doncic against Harden. Launches a three. And it's Doncic missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Dunn. Harden the pass to Leonard. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from James. On the wing, Reeves. The three. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For three, Powell. It's Hayes with the rebound. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. 17-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. And he drives in. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Harden's shot is good.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
2 seconds separate. Doncic, no good. The Clippers lead by 19.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Now here's Reeves. Launches it. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Clippers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Clippers, Derek Jones is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's Amir Coffey, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. Here's Vincent. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Dunn with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Bogdanovich. LeBron with the rebound. Lakers trail by 21. Here's Connect. Down low. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And the basket by Coffey.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Pass to Connect. Let's go with a 3. Shot's good on the assist by James.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Yep, that one goes.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
For 3, Powell. They get it back. Here's Zubats. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Harden. And the layup is good off the glass. Harden's got 22 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The Clippers lead by 23. Powell outside. Takes a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fall.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Powell's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harden's got 5 rebounds in the game. Drive by Powell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
This guy is electric off the bounce. Norman Powell doing work off the dribble drive. Yeah, I'll take that contact.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Kenny Smith, a screen. Here's Vincent. Hits a three-pointer.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Vincent. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Here's Dunn on the wing. Jones from outside the arc buries it from 3.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Goodwin, no good. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And it's good. 2 points.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Goodwin. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
James, your playmaking really stood out. How do you strike that balance between setting the table and calling your own number?
Every single game is going to be something different. And so sometimes they're going to allow me to score points, and sometimes they're going to take those points away and try to get me to facilitate. But I'm willing to do both, and I just take the reads, whatever they give me. And tonight was a great team effort. Everybody played well, contributed.
Guys, he's shown in his career he's willing to do it all.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, James Harden.
glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bradley Beal.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And Zubac in at the center position. And with the score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Booker with no one around hits the jumper in space.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Shoots from the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Booker outside. Bogdanovich against Beal. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. Most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever. Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Booker puts up a deep three. An absolute pound from three-point range.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Here's Leonard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 6.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Durant against Leonard. KD looking around. The Clippers grab the miss, and their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them 1 game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Well, this squad has been on an unreal tear through the competition to this point. No question, this is going to end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks that we have ever seen. How far can these guys go? And what's going to be the factor in the game that ends this streak? That's going to be interesting.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Grayson Allen comes in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. Los Angeles leading by 5. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
On the basket by Jones.
Quick step and a nice play by Jones.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
On the dunk by Booker.
Watching these guys take off, it's awesome, and Booker putting on a show.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. That one goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Durant kicks to Jones. Pass to Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Dunn picks one up. G.A., when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Bol comes in for Kevin Durant. And Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Booker outside. Inside. Beal can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Beal. Here's Booker. The shot misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Then it's Jones. Then it's Bol. It's Naji in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Los Angeles leading by 9. Dunn passes to Coffey. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Coffey's got 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Allen outside. Bol setting the pick for Allen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Simmons finds Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Jones for 3. And Bol pulls it down. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
There's nothing about Tyus Jones that doesn't say team. He knows his job is to drop off passes, feed guys, and he really focuses on doing just that.
Donnie's checked in for Naji. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Clippers. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Suns trail by 11. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Bol can't hit.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated
to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. And that one's good. Leonard.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's the screen. And Allen launches it from deep. Can't connect from long distance.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Zubac finds Dunn. Leonard on the wing. A ferocity inside by Leonard. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Here's Leonard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The Clippers, number 1.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
First free throw is good.
And just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team. When he's healthy, he is an absolute force.
Durant's checked in for the Suns. The Clippers also changing it up. Simmons checked in for Zubac. Amir Coffey comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Harden in for Chris Dunn. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's Harden. Count it. Harden's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Booker against Harden. Booker the pass to Bol. And the shot goes down. Bol's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And it's Leonard missing. Suns trail by 14. Done outside.
He wants food.
Here's
Nice guy, twist the shit.
Hey, what's up, the GOAT?
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Booker dishes to Allen. It's rebounded by Leonard. Up top, Simmons. Allen defending.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Defensively,
He exited for NBA 2K26.
done a terrific job holding him in check. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How about yourself?
What are you looking to clean up in the second half?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And that game against the Nuggets, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Los Angeles Clippers.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
2.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old-school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player. No match.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App $bait fire.
It's an 18-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Shoots from the right block. And it's Leonard missing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Beal. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Now, Beal can make those kind of shots, that time mid-range.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, James Harden.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least. They are just killing him on the interior.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Clippers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's the Suns. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And right now for the Clippers, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Booker with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Over to the wing. Harden against Booker. Over Harden. Booker, no good.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Harden, that's good.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Booker the pass to Richards. To the middle. And a jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Leonard, no luck. Suns trail by 16. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Dunn, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanović. Leonard. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Here's Booker. 13 points in the game. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the dunk by Booker.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Los Angeles leading by 12. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Booker fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Allen passes to KD. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Leonard kicks to Powell. Back to Leonard. Shoots over KD. That's short off the rim. Suns trail by 11. Leonard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Pass to Powell. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's Booker from the arc. Booker sinks the 3. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top, up by 10. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Dunn is out there with Bol. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Devin Booker. It's Najee in at the 5.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Simmons' shot is good.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Allen finds Booker. Now, here's Bol. Booker outside. Over Simmons. Booker no good. Clippers leading by 10. Simmons dishes to Jones. A 3 from Bogdanović. Nailed from three-point land.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanović has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Booker, and he drives in, and the dunk by Booker.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Najee. Kevin Durant comes in for Bol Bol. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Allen. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Powell guns in for Chris Dunn. And James Harden subbed in for Simmons. Pass to Durant. Off target from outside.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Oh, the strength of Leonard.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Booker with a deep 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Booker kicks to KD. Back to Booker. Wide open. And he nails the jumper. 27 points for Devin Booker.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Here's Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. In the corner. Harden takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Suns. The drive by Booker. Scores off the crossover. Booker's got 29 in the game.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Clippers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And you don't look too often.
Here's Harden. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the rejection by Harden. Oh, Leonard in position. Durant with the steal. And here's Booker. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, James. Congrats on the win. Looked like you guys really had a lot of confidence and really had a lot of flow offensively.
Yeah, we just tried to move the ball and make the game easy tonight. We did a great job of actually just guys getting shots, easy shots, and our defense really stepped up.
Yeah, great team performance all around, James. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, James Harden.
And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. A look at the Pistons starting group. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Asar Thompson out there with Duren. And it's George in at the 3. Out to Powell. Over George. The shot that time not on target. Over Bogdanovic. That one a little long. Here's Harden. So versatile on offense. Averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Powell against George. Ivy outside. 6 to shoot. Off target at the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bogdanovic into the lane. Can't hit from in close.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Inside, here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Leonard for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Cunningham outside. The Clippers grab the miss. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do. Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Nice shot by Harden.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovic. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Cunningham. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. That one goes in.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on display from Cunningham.
Leonard on the wing. Fires the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
George for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Jones. Duren with the rebound. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 3. Last time they met in Detroit.
And it seemed that not a lot went right for them. Plenty of standing around on the offensive end, and their D couldn't make up for it.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for George. Thompson, he's checked in for Ivy. And it's Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham. Now here's Schroeder. 11 points for him last game against Utah. Outside Harden. Dunn outside. Puts up a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Beasley outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Holland, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Now here's Dunn. Still without a bucket. Jones from outside. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Schroeder against Simmons. Now here's Schroeder. The D's right on him. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Simmons. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to. Going right through the contact.
Schroeder passes to Stewart. Thompson outside. Now here's Beasley. Defended by Dunn. Unloads from 13. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for coffee. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Ben Simmons. Fontecchio's checked in for the Pistons. Bogdanovic, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Waters is checked in for Detroit. Here's Dunn. No made baskets yet. Bogdanovic from long range. Drills it from deep. And the Clippers lead by 7. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Pass to Zubac. There's the triple. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Schroeder, defended by Dunn. Stewart against Zubats. Beasley for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Beasley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over Beasley. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Simmons is checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for Jones. Pass to Bogdanovich from behind the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
It's a go-to shot for Bogdanovich. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Ivy outside. George feels it out a bit. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Bogdanovich on the wing. For 3. The Pistons clear it. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Pass to Leonard, and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. As we look towards the end of March, these power rankings are getting closer to their final shape. You look at the Pistons, they've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Ryan, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen. Now here's Cunningham, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. The rebound by Simmons.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, a bully with the ball down low. Simmons converting.
Leonard against Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac checked in for Ben Simmons. And Norman Powell subbed in for Dunn.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Harden, good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Cunningham looking it over. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first-half performance.
Even though the team has called him their point guard, James Harden is first and foremost paid to fill it up. He's a great passer, don't get me wrong, but as a scorer, he can be unstoppable.
That's what the first half was all about, him taking it behind the woodshed.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. And Duren with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Duren's got 8.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
For 3, Powell. And Ivy pulls it down. Pistons trail by 12. Thompson passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
Pass to Zubac. He can't hit that time. Good D by Duren. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Leonard. Left side Bogdanovic. Over Cunningham. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And another shot. Thompson, no good. The Clippers lead by 10. Pass to Powell. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Powell's got his first 2 points.
That's been typical of their performance today.
Timeout,
They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to review the game plan. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You look at the Pistons. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now.
Right now for Detroit, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
Now here's Thompson. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Nice shot by Harden.
Yeah, that soft touch that Harden has on his shot makes hitting a mid-range J look so simple.
Thompson passes to Ivy. Now George. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys who can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6, 7, 6, 8 guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And let's take a look at the leaderboard and see which players were the top shooters from three-point land this past month. Well, you look at Coffey, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking 1st in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, Bogdan Bogdanovic, hot on his tail. This is a guy you cannot leave alone behind the arc.
Their consistency from range is unbelievable. It's what every team in the league is looking for these days.
And the Clippers miss again. Pistons trail by 12. Here's George. Now pulls it in.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Leonard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here. And Leonard no good on that one.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Dunn right side. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this house.
Beasley, that's good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Harden with a bucket. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Beasley outside. Here's the pick. Lets the three fly. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pistons trail by 15. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. On the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one's off. So for the Clippers, Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Coffey comes in for Powell. And Simmons is subbed in for James Harden. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Lowry comes in for Paul George. Coffey can't get it to go. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Pistons. 15-point game.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. To the right side. Here's Dunn. That three's off the mark. Outside Schroeder. Here's Holland. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Holland's got 4 points this quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Isaiah Stewart out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Holland. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Beasley in a shooting guard.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Dunn. To the paint. Here's Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Reed. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Sasser's checked in for Reed. Pass to Sasser. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The Clippers lead by 8. Pass to Coffey. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance. Coffey's got himself on the board with a three there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Schroeder. That one's good for 2.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Beasley for 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Bogdanovich from long range. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And the shot's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Leonard outside. Leonard not to be denied.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
Bogdanovich against Beasley. Over Bogdanovich. Beasley misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Jones. Norm Powell comes in for Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. Outside Harden. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game. Well, there's some flair to Ivy's game. That time he answers back.
Powell's shot is off. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Ivy. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Durham nails the baby hook.
You have to put a body on Durham. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Harden. He can't get that one to fall. Cunningham with some nice D. For 3, George. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Harden. And the layup is good. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
We've got 1:13 left in the game. Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles leading by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
A nice shot by Zubac.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Cunningham. It's rebounded by Zubats. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, James Harden.
Well, Bears, this is a game, including you and I, that everyone had circled on their calendar. So, that being said, how do you see it being played out?
You have two excellent teams. The talent is there. The coaching is there. There's so much at stake when two good teams square off. Make it anyone's call tonight, because I don't know exactly who's going to come out on top.
So the New York starting five, they've got Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. The shot by Powell, no good. Bridges outside. No good on the triple. Brunson against Harden. Takes it off the glass.
And I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Inside. Here's Hart. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And it's Brunson missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
A three from Leonard. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. Off target at the rim. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bridges kicks to Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Powell. Anunoby. It's held in by Zubac.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Count that one.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce. Yes, sir.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. New York, no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here. And yes, it's good. 6 points for James Harden.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Bridges. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Harden can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Towns. Nifty move. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Look at the
Hey, what's up, D?
all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you.
Timeout.
OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin?
Not too much, just got back from a dinner and a movie.
At both ends of the court. Back to you.
D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And then for New York, Wiggins comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. McBride finds Towns. Gets it to go from
We are now rocking with the best.
That's cool. What movie did you see?
Clippers leading by 3. That's a 2 from Powell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Freakier Friday, it was cute.
Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. No good. That would have tied it.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is
Cool.
a tremendous finisher.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Brunson against Harden. And the 3-ball is good. Harden's got 9 points. Brunson outside. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Simmons is out there with Dunn, and it's Coffey in at the small forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And so here is New York after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Bridges. 23 points his last outing. The layup's good off the glass. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Coffey. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Zubac. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
There's a screen by Achua. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Bridges.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on fire.
And Simmons slams it in.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for New York. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. His last 10 games, he's around 18 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's Bogdanovich in for Ben Simmons. Clippers leading by 9. Dunn finds Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Dunn. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Second shot opportunity. No good from Zubac. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Anunoby passes to Wiggins. Bridges outside. And the Knicks miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jones kicks to Bogdanovich. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Bogdanovich has got 8. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality? You only play half the year.
That one, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the Clippers, Ben Simmons comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's James Harden in for Jones. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to McBride. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby kicks to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Wiggins drawing the double team. New York needs to get off a shot. McBride's shot is off.
Any more games after this?
Los Angeles. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You have no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners.
This is the last basketball. Then I'm gonna do some
This was
college
the goal
football.
for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And here is Anunoby after Chris Dunn made that last three-pointer. Now here's Brunson. 17 points in his last outing. They need this.
Got it. Cool.
Good D by Harden.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins, and it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. Now here's Towns. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Brunson kicks to Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his third assist on the night.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Harden against Brunson. He gets it in there. Harden's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Brunson. James Harden picking up that last basket. Towns a screen on Harden. On deep, Brunson. No good there. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the second quarter on a 20-7 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Tibbs.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App $Bakefire.
Hey there and welcome. It's getting hot in here, and the postseason hunt is getting even hotter. Never a better time for a look at the league power rankings.
Looking at the Knicks, they take a tumble in the rankings. I mean, dropping down fourth after a challenging week.
Still in the top four, though, which is a fine spot for them to land. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the New York Knicks.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we
Halftime. What do all of you think the game is going? Let's hear from Joe and see what he thinks.
A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
I expect to stay aggressive second half.
Los Angeles leading by 19.
I need to net up.
Looking at who they've got. They've got Anunoby. Hart is out there.
That's what happened to a lot of teams in the NBA in real life. They get a lead and end up losing the lead.
Managed to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line,
They
guys.
get a little passive.
And he knocks down the first one.
So hopefully no turnovers. Cause a couple turnovers. Should be an easy win.
Harden hits them both.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden.
That's Joe's take. Now back to the action.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Misses from close range.
Well, they've been better than...
That's cool, D. Thanks.
There is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Leonard. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Now here's Leonard. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Second chance shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Driving the lane, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Timeout. Yeah, that's the length and speed. Boy, Mikal Bridges gets to the rim in a hurry.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Leonard on the wing. Lets the three fly. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year. Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you,
support the stream. Right there. Hit the Cassius Dollar Bake Fire.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And he gets the bucket. Bridges has got 12 points in the game.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
You are now rocking with the best. Welcome.
That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
Bogdanovich against Bridges. Lots of room. Buries the jump shot. 14 points for him. 1:57 left to play in the third. Here's Harden. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bridges, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And the basket by Harden.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Brunson. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Towns dishes to Bridges. Takes a shot at the elbow. And again, it's New York.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Harden finds Bogdanovich, and he gets it to go.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And here is Bridges. 18 points for him. And good that time. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Over in the corner, Zubats. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brunson's got his third basket of the night. Harden outside. Back to Zubats. Outside, Bogdanovich. Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Hart. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. Now let's hear with Coach Tom Thibodeau.
Got to get some stops. Right now we're...
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ben Simmons is out there with Dunn. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Knicks trail by 13. McBride with the ball. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simmons. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Towns. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Timeout.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Pat.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Payne, following the miss by Dunn from deep. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Towns.
Well, Karl-Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Now here's Leonard. Over Wiggins. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Steps back. Here's McBride. Dunn covering. Wiggins passes to Anunoby. Wiggins, a screen on Bogdanovich. And Anunoby, here we go.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Here's Leonard. Leonard dunks it down with force.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Clippers, Zubats is checked in for Derek Jones. Powell comes in for Chris Dunn. And James Harden has subbed in for Simmons. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Wiggins. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. New York, no good that time either.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Harden. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Harden the pass to Zubac. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to just give themselves a little bit of a break. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Brunson against Harden. Now here's Brunson. D right on him. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Clippers leading by 12. Here's Harden going inside. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Oh, my goodness. What an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with 90 and
Yeah, James.
They have earned it tonight. Will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's Bridges. James Harden picking up that last basket. Over Bogdanovich. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Harden kicks to Leonard. Back to Harden. Elbow shot. The shot comes out. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attacking. I love playing the game of basketball. I love being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. It takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, thanks for coming by, D. And the GOAT, if you're still in here, I appreciate you too for coming by.
Support the stream.
Everybody else as well. Appreciate
it.
You
are now rocking with the best. Welcome. Thanks, Doggoat.
Like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Thanks for having us.
Do a little college football. Probably about 15, 20 minutes. All right, D. Appreciate that. No problem. Till next time. Peace.
Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.